My name is Josh Babarinde and I'm an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is someone who starts businesses. In particular, I'm a social entrepreneur. This is someone who starts and builds businesses that try to do good in the community. As an entrepreneur, there is no average working day. Every day is so different because there are so many different things involved in building and growing a business. There's lots of numbers stuff. I need to make sure that there's enough money coming in and that there's enough cash to pay my team and others for the work that we would do. But then there's also lots of kind of art and creative stuff, thinking about new ideas to bring in new business or to make the community better. There's also lots of meeting people. I need to try to sell some of our services to clients. I need to work with some of the young people that in my organization we support. So that involves lots of face-to-face stuff. But then as well, there's lots of stuff at the computer, lots of emails that need to be sent to people, or lots of phone calls that need to be made at all different times. So it's really difficult to describe a typical day because every day is different, but that's what makes it exciting. You never quite know what you're going to get. At school, I went to Cavendish School myself as well. I loved so many different lessons. I really enjoyed history, I really enjoyed science, I really enjoyed DT and getting really hands-on. But I think what I enjoyed learning most was something that I did when I was all the way in year 10. And in year 10, we did something called mini enterprise. And what that involved was us being split into teams for a week. And in that week, us in our teams, we had to come up with an idea for an enterprise, come up with an idea for a business. We had to choose who was going to be the leader. I wanted to be the leader and I was chosen as the leader, which was really exciting for me. We had to go out into the Arndale Centre and ask different shoppers questions about what kind of businesses they might like to use. We then had to create the idea for the business, develop a new logo for it, and then pitch it to a panel, a bit like Dragon's Den, who would decide who of all of the enterprise teams in the year group would be the winner. I think that was my favourite thing. And that really helped me as a student at Cavendish School to develop an interest in business, which is what I ended up doing in my career as an entrepreneur. The path to doing my job actually started when I was at school. So I set up my first business when I was in year 9, I think it was. And I set it up after a family friend of mine who was a few years younger, he went to Ocklinge School, needed some help with his maths. And I was asked to do some after school lessons to help him with his maths, and I would get paid for that. I was paid about £30 every week to do one session. And it went really well. And then his friend wanted to join. And that went really well. And then his friend wanted to join. So I had a class after school teaching maths of 3 students. And I was getting paid to do that. And that was kind of my first business experience. And I loved it. I loved making the money, but I loved doing something good, supporting people to get even better at their maths so they could do even better in their exams and do what they wanted to do in their lives and in their jobs and careers afterwards. So I did a lot of that at school, but then after school, I went to East Sussex College and had a really great time there. I then went to university in London, which I wasn't expecting to do, but it was a great opportunity to go and see the world beyond our wonderful town, find out more about other businesses and learn about new subjects. And it was after that that I set up my business, Cracked It, which is a phone repair company that employed young people who were in need of jobs and support to repair broken iPhone screens. And that was the path. And we went on to do some really exciting things. We supported lots of people into work. We fixed hundreds and hundreds of phones, and we all know just how bad it is when you have a crack in your phone or in your tablet, and what it takes away from what you're able to do. We won lots of awards, and we were recognized in the media and did some stuff on the TV as well. My proudest moment with my business was receiving a medal from the Queen for the work that we were doing to fix broken phones and tablets at the same time as doing good in the community. And it all started at Cavendish School. So thank you to all my teachers if you're watching as well. There are so many sources of inspiration for me over the years. Many of them were teachers, whether it's at schools like Cavendish, or I went to Stafford School as well and had teachers who really believed in me. Some people who really inspire me as well are some of the business people from not just around the world, but business people in our town. There's loads of great business people locally who have been entrepreneurs, set up businesses that we all know and love. So I'm really inspired by those folks as well. I have set a task inspired by my phone and tablet repair business that I set up. And what you'll see in the task is that there are some tablets with broken screens there, and there are some things that I need you to do with some of the shapes and some of the numbers that relate to them. Good luck.